The shockingly appropriate third installment of Season 6 of Cobra Kai concluded the storylines of John Kreese and Terry Silver. When these two bad guys returned for the spin-off series, they ramped up their villainy even further than they had in the original Karate Kid franchise from the 1980s. The need for a powerful and dramatic conclusion for Silver and Kreese was evident from the start, and the Cobra Kai series finale more than met that demand. It was the perfect bittersweet ending for the main villains in the Karate Kid series. Season 6 was the final straw for Silver and Kreese, who had been allies in Part 3 of the Karate Kid and for most of Cobra Kai. The pair faced off in the second half of Season 6 of Cobra Kai, but their epic battle was cut short after Quan took a tumble from Kreese's knife. After that, it seemed certain that Kreese and Silver would meet again in Part 3, but the outcome was still up in the air. Kreese surprised everyone by winning their last match in Cobra Kai, even though neither guy survived. In Terry Silver's opinion, the Iron Dragons would emerge victorious from the Sakai tie once play resumed. But things took a turn for the worse when Johnny Lawrence's revived Cobra Kai caught up. Kreese anticipated Silver's move when the villain spoke with the Lawrences before the final contest. He stopped his old acquaintance from abducting Kreese and baby Laura. Once again, Kreese engaged Silver in combat after smuggling himself on a Silver's yacht. Sadly for Kreese, Silver had previously established his superior fighting skills in the third installment of Cobra Kai Season 6. Giving one's life was Kreese's sole chance of victory as Silver attempted to strangle his battle companion on the boat deck. Kreese retrieved the charred remnants of his final cigar. Just a spark was required to send the yacht and its passengers soaring into the skies after the two had previously tipped over a container of gasoline close to oxygen tanks. In response to Silver's cries of no, as the cigars sailed into the fuel, Kreese added the last word to the old Cobra Kai motto, mercy. It was unfortunate to see Kreese depart in Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 3, even if he had been a somewhat villainous character throughout the Karate Kid franchise. But this was the way the man wanted to leave. Reaching for the charred cigar, he made up his mind. Actually, it is highly probable that Kreese embarked on Silver's yacht with the full purpose of never returning to land. In their most recent bout, Silver had no trouble winning, and the rematch in Season 6, Part 3, would be no different. Putting an end to the man would necessitate extreme methods, but Kreese believed he should pay the price for his own life. After Quan's death in Part 2 of Season 6 of Cobra Kai, Kreese began to think about how he had been guiding his trainees to disaster, returning to his brutal treatment of Johnny Lawrence decades before. He became aware that he had initiated this dreadful process. Part 3 of Cobra Kai's 6th season featured a touching scene between Kreese and Johnny, in which the elder man apologized for hurting his student in so many ways. Kreese demonstrated his sincere regret by sacrificing his life to halt Silver. It wasn't done to make Johnny forgive Kreese. It was done to permanently protect Johnny from Kreese. As we entered the third portion of Season 6 of Cobra Kai, it remained doubtful whether John Kreese could ever truly find forgiveness. Even though Johnny had never been able to accept responsibility for anything, this man was mostly to blame for the dreadful things that had ever happened to him. It was hard to believe Kreese when he said he was sorry, even though that altered after Quan passed away. Surviving for his own benefit had always been the man's game. In order to ensure his own survival, he would knowingly put others in danger. As a result, Kreese could only show his sincere remorse by giving his life for the sake of another.